Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Lauren here. For you guys that don't know me, I am an LPN. I've been an LPN for going on 7 years now. Before that, I was a CNA, so I have experience on both sides of the spectrum. I worked in nursing as a CNA, and I worked in nursing as an LPN. So, I just hope in my videos that I can help somebody who's new to long-term care. Okay, so this video is gonna be on how to get report, what you need to be asking for in long-term care, so you can get all the information you need from that nurse in the beginning of your shift, not as you go, so that you won't be bombarded by stuff at the just as you go, because that's just makes it difficult, makes it way harder than it has to be. So there's 4 categories I came up with to giving report and getting report. Okay, so just think these 4 categories. The first one is who's got something acute going on, obviously. Who's on a report. This is what the nurse is gonna give you who's reporting off. No matter what, she's gonna tell you who's on report, like who you have to document on, who got a change in condition, and that's basically all she's gonna tell you, unless you get all the information yourself. That's why I'm telling you how to get report and what to ask for, because that nurse, she ain't gonna tell you everything about these patients. Trust me, she's trying to get out that door as fast as she can get out that door. And she's trying to hand you them keys too, as fast as she can get rid of them keys. So nobody else asks her for anything because she won't be done. So you need to know who's got something acute going on. And then the other 2 things, because these patients might not be on report, but they might have something going on, is your diabetics and your hypertensive patients. Out of control diabetics, I should say, and your out of control hypertensive patients. Those 2 patients get one-time orders. If you get the right patient, they get them all the time, because their blood pressures are always high or their sugars are always high. And that nurse who's regular, who's reporting off to you, she ain't gonna tell you, because that's normal to her. That's not a change for her. That's not coming up. Like, they're not gonna tell you everything. Like, nobody's gonna treat you like a little child. Like, you gotta get your info, okay? Know who got one-time orders of blood pressure meds. Know who got one-time orders of insulin, so you can follow up on them numbers and you can do your patient education. Okay? And who's on antibiotics and why. Because those patients, they might have did their 3 shift of reports in the computer that you're supposed to actually document on, and you have to know, like, to still go in and manually do a nurse's note on that patient, because yeah, you still need to be checking them temps, and you still need to be watching for labs pertaining to the antibiotic, and you need to be looking at any other side effects to the antibiotics. Okay, so that's the first category. Who got something cute going on? Okay, the second category pertains to your med pass. Who gets their meds crushed? Who gets their meds whole? Who is a regular diet but still wants their meds crushed? Because some people just like them crushed, even though it tastes horrible. They like them crushed. So know who that patient is, okay? And then who's an AccuCheck and who got blood pressure parameters. So you just know going into the med pass, like, all the numbers you need, okay? And also, what else? Who's your IV patient? Who's got a trach? Who's got a PEG tube? Who's on oxygen? Because you need to know, do I have all the supplies I need? And what time does their PEG tube go, their tube feeding go up? What time does their antibiotic go up? Because you need to take that antibiotic out of the fridge, okay? So don't give them a freezing cold antibiotic. So yeah, that's it for the med pass. Like who's crushed, who's whole, who's got peg, who's got a trach, who's got oxygen, all that stuff. Okay. Because you're not necessarily going to know by looking at the patient if they got a peg tube under their shirt or they got an IV under their sweater. Okay? Anyway. The third category is location. Where are your patients at? Make sure you know who's, where the patients are. They might be at an appointment. They might be at the hospital. They might be on LOA. Or they might be at therapy or activities. Okay? So that's the third category in a nutshell. And then the fourth category is like miscellaneous things. Like in long-term care, you got dementia patients. And you got psych patients. Okay? So sometimes the patients look so sweet. Or they look like they're asleep. And then you get close and you be like, so-and-so, wake up, wake up. And then they punch you. Or they go like that. And you just got hit. You don't need that. Okay? Don't let that happen to you. Know these patients' behaviors. Because that regular nurse, I'm one. I know exactly what my patients are going to do. And if I'm the regular nurse reporting off to you, you gotta ask me, what are these patients gonna do? How are they gonna act? You know, who's gonna turn combative on me all of a sudden? Who's gonna spit at me? You know, who's gonna scream at me? All that stuff, okay? Certain patients like their meds at an exact time. And let me tell you, they are gonna drive you crazy until you give them their meds. They're gonna sit there and stare at you. They're just gonna sit there and stare at you until you decide to get their meds out. And you might tell them, look, I'm getting it. Go somewhere, please. Stop looking at me like I'll get your meds. But then they just gonna come right back if you don't come in there in 2 minutes in their room and give it to them. Alright, so know their schedules, what they prefer. Because you are there for them. They're paying to be there. You have to give good service to them. What else? That's basically it. And also, who are your PTINRs? Because you have to get them Coumadin orders before the next shift comes on. Like if you're morning shift, I should say, you have to get them Coumadin orders before 3 to 11 or 7p comes on. Because why not run them lab results by the primary care physician instead of having the next shift call the on-call physician? Like that's just rude. So if you have them results, make sure you get them to the doctor before the next shift comes on. And that's basically it, okay? How to get report, and you should be giving that to a new nurse who's coming reporting on to you, okay? So any questions, please let me know. Any suggestions for videos, anything you want to know, anything you want me to talk about, please let me know. Please, please. And if you like this video, subscribe. I got a couple other videos up on my channel right now. I'm trying to just do it every week, but it's not working out like that because I'm so busy. I'm doing my prereq so I can get into school for RN. So I just been so busy. But anyway, let me stop rambling. I'll see you guys soon, or I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.